So the Joker's back to the joy of nobody. So the Joker, like I said, the Joker's back in the Suicide Squad video game. That's probably not going to be a good thing. Some people say it's good. I, however, do not agree with what I've seen. I also don't agree with some of the what do we call it? Anti-criticism, where somebody critiques something and somebody says, oh no, that's good. I don't want to side with IGN, but some of the comments I've seen on the Flash video, why do y'all make me agree with IGN? I don't want to agree with IGN, but just because something happens in the comics and something is, loyal to the comics does not mean it was a decision that should have been made in a game or movie. Fun fact, guys, comic book sales have been on decline for a very long time. I don't want them to be. And also, facts, just so you know, not all comic books are good. That's just a thing that we all know, we're all aware of. They're not all that great. Also, let's go through. I'm getting ahead of myself. I do that. You guys know I do that. So reel it back here. So what happened today is the Suicide Squad, the video game, the controversy, the thing that honestly shouldn't exist. And I'm honestly going to get into probably why it shouldn't exist, but I'm trying to find out if I want that to be in this video or another video. I'm going to have plenty of these talking videos because I have a lot of time on my hands. If you follow me on Twitter and my Discord, you know why. But as it stands right now, with the Suicide Squad versus Justice League, them bringing back the Joker. Hey, let's tackle the first thing. The design, super meh. Like, we had very good Joker, and now we have Jared Leto 2.0. And I'm not saying, no, you're not trying to copy Jared Leto. No, it's just as bad as Jared Leto Joker was. His design, I don't like. Throw that away. And his voice actor, we went from and I know where you're going to come from. I understand not everybody can be Mark Hamill. We had Mark Hamill voicing the original Arkham Joker. I don't know who voices this one, but he's trash. Like, I don't know. I'm currently battling with what I think is worse, the voice actor or the design. And Kelso, you just like to hate. No, I like to give my opinions, and I will reward them. The Arkham series was great until Knight. I honestly don't like Knight. I think I understand that, like, Suicide Squad's being made by Rocksteady. It is in the Arkhamverse. Part of me is if you took Suicide Squad and put it in its own separate, like, realm universe, and it didn't cross over with the Arkhamverse, I honestly would probably have a different opinion on it. But here's the thing. You didn't. You chose to pick the Arkhamverse and then, ruin it. So you don't get that anymore. You now have to, that's going to have criticism with it. And so basically what they've done is they brought back the Joker and said, oh, it's just the multiverse. It's a different universe Joker. Hey, what is Marvel, like, take a quick review of, like, what Marvel is getting shit on right now for. Oh, that's right. It's because people don't like the multiverse anymore. The multiverse is cool when it first gets implemented, and then they start to realize that the multiverse is just an excuse to keep bringing back characters and for decisions that are made and for actions that are taken to not matter. Deaths don't matter. Actions don't matter. Hell, blow up the planet. We'll just rip Earth 2 over here and boom, Earth. It doesn't matter. Yeah, this is why this continues to be why the multiverse thing is cool in comics to an extent, but also the understanding is comics, we know they're going to reset. When Jeff Johns gets off a series, we know that what most of what he write, if not all of what he wrote, is going to be erased and we're not going to have it anymore. We understand that. But it doesn't work that well when you come through a game series where they're like, hey, it's in the Arkham verse. That's the thing. And I will stand by this, and I've said this for so long. Gotham Knights, if you just tweaked it just a little, is the better sequel to Gotham Knights. No. What the fuck? I just mixed up names. Gotham Knights is the perfect sequel to Arkham Knight if you just tweak the story just a little bit. And I understand Gotham Knights was not a great game. At points I've tried to play through it, I will eventually tackle it because I have a plan with it. But as of right now, I understand. I'm not gonna sit here and like, oh, Gotham Knights is good. It's not. But it feels like the more story-wise, it feels like in game story-wise, gameplay-wise, everything-wise, it feels like the successor to the Arkham series instead of the Suicide Squad. And everybody's like, well, no, I think everybody else was just on the train of hating on them because they made a looter shooter and not a fighting game. You're correct. Yes, you're correct. I don't think we should have made BioWare make Anthem. We shouldn't be making story-driven games creators make live-action crap. And I honestly, this coming from somebody who liked Anthem, or I liked the idea of it. I think Anthem had a purpose. It had a place. It's much like Pokemon Scarlet. A lot of good ideas handled very badly because, surprise, the team wasn't, they're not used to that. They're not used to doing a game like that. Like they did Mass Effect. They're not trained to do Anthem. But that's honestly what I have a problem seeing the vision of Suicide Squad from the Arkham series. But here's my thing. I'm actually curious at this point how many creators who were on 1 and 2 of the Arkham series, I'm wondering how many of them are still on Rocksteady, because we had, the first game in the Arkham series, Arkham Asylum, that came out. Very good game. City came out. City is probably it's not just the best Batman game, it is probably one of the best games ever. It's not even just one of the best superhero games ever. It is one of the best games ever created. And I love it for that. There's only one thing that I think Gotham Knights does better, and that is the Batman Beyond skin. Holy shit. I keep saying Gotham Knights. Arkham Knight did what they did the Batman Beyond suit much better, and Jeff's kiss to that skin. But outside of that, City did everything else better. There was no Batmobile. There was no lying to us about, and honestly, that's the thing. And every time I have to talk about Rock, if you know me and Rocksteady, every time I have to talk about them, I have to bring this up. They didn't lie to us with City. They lied to us with Arkham Knight, because the Arkham Knight, Jason Todd, was marketed as a new character that definitely wasn't Jason Todd. Well, guess what? It's Red Hood's Jason Todd. They literally they took the pinnacle of everything Red Hood was, made him Gotham Knights, and then just turned him into Red Hood at the end of it. Stupid, it's such a dumb decision. But anyway, outside of that, I try to move past this. Rocksteady, I don't have faith in them anymore. I'm honestly, I would love to be wrong about this game. just to be clear, mark it right now when this video comes out. I would love to be wrong about Suicide Squad. However, my opinions on it are not the quality, because there are, okay, I'm gonna be honest. Sorry about that. Some of the things that I see have the quality looks like it could be there. I, however, don't think it should exist. I don't think the Suicide Squad game should be a shooter. I don't think it should be a looter shooter. I don't think it should exist. I don't think Batman should be back alive. I don't think Joker should be back alive. Why? Because it ruins Arkham series. Now, I'm actually going to get into this because I have some comments on TikTok. We're going to do this where I implement comics that I found on TikTok. Yes, the degen idiots of the internet. Let's pull this up. So, somebody put a video out, and they said that, you know, it was somebody coping for the Joker series, and I think it actually might have been the announcement, but I think anyway, it's about the Joker DLC, and I said, hey, it's nice to see that Suicide Squad is storyline wise. I will say this. So, man, I am so fired up. I can't talk straight. From just a storyline aspect, the game is ruining everything the Arkham series is. And the Arkham series, even with Gotham Knight, I did it again. Arkham Knight. Why do those games have to have the same name? And honestly, I think Origins was very good. Why does everybody leave out Origins? I liked Origins. It was a very self-contained thing. Anyway, I made the comment of, damn, it looks like Suicide Squad is completely wanting to ruin everything that the Arkham series was. So let's read the comments. Also, God, I hate to hear that voice actor. That voice actor is bad. Yeah, it was just an announcement. So it's just another multiverse Joker. The comics did it. Cool. Let's get that one thing straight. That is the worst argument to anything that I've ever heard when companies make a dumb decision and it's a comic book based series. The comic books did it. Cool. The comic books make bad decisions all the time. So let's go off the first guy. Comics have been doing this for years. Yeah, bad idea. I'm saying the comics pull this type of bullshit all the time. Stop complaining. Oh, it's a bad decision. So that's kind of why that's what I'm stating. It's a bad decision because it ruins. And here's why it's a bad decision. And a lot of people, another comment is, actually, I want to tackle it with this one. It's set in the Arkhamverse, but it's not a Arkham game. How is it ruining everything the Arkham games did? Oh, fun fact. So you're and honestly, they said it's not ruining it. Sorry, my bad. You're an idiot for that opinion. So we have 3 games in the Arkham series that set up Batman and Joker, because it really was. Even in Arkham Knight, I did it. I did it, guys. I did it. I didn't screw that one up. Anyway, so we had 3 games that set up Joker versus Batman in the duality and dichotomy between the two. And then in kind of that mix in 3. Again, played by Mark Hamill and Kevin Conroy. God, like to know that we will time out. To know that we will never get that combo again really also makes me hate this game. That's another thing is, like, honestly, the series was great and it was a great way for that combo to go out and my childhood to end. And to know that this heaping, not again, I will just, does it work if I just say, hey guys, forget the gameplay, I'm solely talking about the story? I want to just talk about the story for now. Like, I honestly could care less about the gameplay at this point. I'm here for the story. I can a lot of times bear with these games if they've got a good story. I just did it for Kingdom Hearts. So with this, my childhood was Kevin and Mark in those two roles. And this game is ruining that by just writing the worst fucking story I have ever read. Okay, it's not the worst story I've ever found. That's mean of me and not right. I shouldn't generalize that. It's one of them. I won't tier it as like, oh, it's in this one. It is a very bad story. It's not a good story. It's a terrible take on Brainiac. I think Injustice had a potential to do, Injustice 2 did Brainiac better than this. I truly do. Like, they did much better job with this. But anyway, so we had 3 games with Kevin and Mark as Joker and Batman. And the story that built the Arkhamverse, because that's what this is referred to as, it's the Arkhamverse, was based off of that. And then it went out with Batman. Finally, the Joker's dead. Well, the Batman has to go with him. Boom. Cut script. We're good. Move on. Oh, by the way, Batman's alive and seemingly has no problem. No bad things happen to him. And also, we brought another Joker back who has a terrible voice actor. Again, I understand he can't be Mark Hamill, but he can be better than he is. And that's the thing, is ultimately me with the Arkham series is it's how it has taken a once great and just watered it down. In fact, I made the comment earlier, I don't know who's still with the original team. That was the co-founders for Rocksteady have apparently left at the end of last year. I'm not sure when. I did, that comment was like, I'm going off a comment that I just read while I was pulling up the comments. But I think this is a case of one of those things where it's like Back for Blood made by Turtles, whatever. The Turtle Rock. Those are the people who made Left 4 Dead and Left 4 Dead 2. They said, oh, we made Back for Blood. Yeah, but you didn't. There's like one dude who was grabbing coffee during that time is still there. That's what the thing is. I want to keep up with, do better in my life about keeping up with who, like, the teams leaving these studios, because those teams run off of a name and a brand and they're different. So like, and it works both ways. So like with Back for Blood, you could say, oh, that's the team who made, we're the team who made Left 4 Dead and Left 4 Dead 2. No, you're not. You have one guy, intern, who was running coffee at that time, who's still there. Everybody else left. And that's why Back for Blood failed. But then you also have on the other side games like Halo Infinite, who have done very well in 2023 and brought that back because Microsoft has scrapped that team so much that it's not. They've been through 3 different teams of that, and now the new 343 is very good. However, it still pulls off of the bad faith that the old team had. And that happens a lot in gaming. And I think that's what we have here. I don't think, and that's why they may be able to do the gameplay, but the gameplay will never mix with the story enough for me to play this crap. Like, I don't want it to exist. Simple as that. If you want to, Kelso is hating on this game because he does not want to exist and nothing they do will be right. You're probably correct to an extent. I do not want this game to exist. I want it to fail a lot. Honestly, I would love to see it succeed and love for them to tell a good story. But from what I have seen from the story alone, I do not care how good the gameplay is. It is a failure and it's dead on release of me. I understand. Yes, that it makes me biased. Yes, I try to stay non-biased in this stuff. However, I can't with this game. It's my childhood and I feel like they've ruined a story. I feel like this is a push from somebody above who ruined a very good series that one of the best gaming series that has ever been created, and hands down had one of the top 5 games to ever be made in it. Guys, I'm going to stop rambling. We're bouncing on 20 minutes. I know that's typically what I try to aim for, but thank you for watching the video, guys. Again, this is just rambling. Remember that I did actually finish the Kingdom Hearts video, platinum that game. Not finished the video. I finished the game Yet last night, very good. Actually has a lot of the same problems that I have with this game, where it's a good story that it's weighed down by. No, actually, it's the reverse of this game. Kingdom Hearts 1 has a good story that's weighed down by really outdated gameplay, but we got through that. But anyway, story can carry a game, but if I feel like, in my opinion, if a story fails, the game fails. Especially when it's designed like that. Like, yeah, Call of Duty can write a crap story because no one's there for the story. But I think it's a lot what we're all gonna be here a lot of for that. And that's we're 100% there for the story in Arkham. Because when you boil down Arkham's gameplay, it's not that good. It's dummy. Yes, the challenges are hard. And I just watched another creator do a platinum series of the entire platinum video of the entire series, and that I am holding off on ever doing that series because of how much pain it gave him. But guys, thank you for watching the video. The Kingdom Hearts video will be out by the end of the week. So stay tuned on the main channel for that. This is obviously going to be the side channel. And I do highly appreciate you guys for being here, stopping by. I understand that I'm going to get a lot of comments, probably a lot of comments and, not liking my opinion, because this is probably one of the, what is it with January and February releasing probably the most controversial games of the year? Last year we had Hogwarts. Now we have Suicide Squad. But guys, feel free to hit that comment and like button, because I have to hit that. Comment, like button, subscribe button, do the YouTube things. YouTube probably dinging. Hey, like, comment, and subscribe. I think it dings now. That's a weird thing. But guys, I will see you on the next video, which will be tomorrow. Have a good one, guys. Thank you for your watch.